What is going on? You know this is AlTone, and welcome to another absolutely wonderful day. In the last video, I actually talked about preparing yourself for what it is that God has for you to accomplish for next year. You know, getting yourself ready, putting behind you the whole idea of a New Year's resolution, and on all of those things that you want to do to make your life better and your relationship with God better. Start on those things right now. And with that, I took my own advice, which is an accomplishment because I don't always do that. But yesterday I did get a little bit discouraged, and I don't know, I just had this feeling of discouragement kind of settle and rest on me. So I sat down this morning trying to figure out exactly how I was going to express what I was feeling. And one of my mom's little calendars she gave me, it always sits back there on my desk. And I want to read just the bottom part of this. And it says, "Put more energy in trusting me and enjoying my presence. Don't let your well-being depend on your circumstances. Instead, connect your joy to my precious promises." And I think that is phenomenal. And of course, if we want to know what God's promises are, we have to get into the Word and we have to study it so we know what His promises are, so we can rest on those things. I want to read to you quickly from Philippians, the 4th chapter, starting at the 6th verse. And it says, "Don't worry about anything, but in everything, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lonely, whatever is commendable, if there is any moral excellence, and if there is anything praiseworthy, dwell on these things. Do what you have learned and received and heard from me and seen in me, and the God of peace will be with you." Circumstances will get us up and down. Things going on around us will make us feel positive and negative. You could listen to a song or see a movie or anything that reminds you of past pains, or even talk to someone, and some of their expression of or lack of appreciation for who you are or what you may have done for them. Maybe it may make you feel as if you're lacking in value in some way. But God doesn't tell us to dwell on those things. He doesn't tell us to keep those things in the forefront of our mind, but to let those things pass on and to continue to focus on Him. Focus on His love for us. Focus on those things that He is doing through us and for us in this time, the provisions that He's made and the promises that He's made. And again, the way that you know those promises is to study His Word. So I would say to you today, as we move on through the rest of this year, take time, get into the Bible, and build that relationship with God, so that when you find yourself in places or feelings or emotional states of being down, you're always completely and 100% focused on God's love for you, the value He placed in you, and that He is your provider in all things. And that will fill your spirit with joy and keep you in a place where you can continue to enjoy God's presence and enjoy the life that He has provided us with. I hope that helped you in some way. If it did, I'd absolutely love to hear from you down in the comment section. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to talking to you again very soon.